I hope. Is my live audience hearing me or seeing me? Or you hear me? Live audience?
Is that me?
That's you, isn't it?
There's no live stream.
Well, why don't you refresh it and see if there is?
Oh, there is.
Okay. So this game, so I'll give you a little context here. The Witness, there's a group of other people that are excited about games in education and things that I am connected with, and we call ourselves the Tribe because we have a common interest, or what you call an affinity group. And somebody had suggested the idea of you know how they have like book clubs and things? Well, this one guy in the group, he works actually at a company called Fablevision, and I don't know if you've heard of Fablevision, but rather than a book club, what they have is a game club. So they all kind of play the same game and kind of use that as a springboard for discussion about the game or games in general or what have you. This game they chose, it happens to be on sale on Steam right now for 75% off, which is always good. And I am in the middle of this, as I realized, because I started last night a little bit. But the game is called Witness. Now, what I want to consider whenever we look at and play these games and things is some things, and this is where you're going to analyze, contribute, and all that, is a number of things. One is, let's look at and analyze the game itself for all that it's worth. But I want to really focus on things for class, like game mechanics, and starting to kind of break down or unpackage how games are made and things, because that's going to play large in part when you all start to make your own games, because you're going to want to think about what game mechanics did I maybe like in certain games. If you've ever noticed, every game you play probably draws from game mechanics and gameplay features from another game, right? Anybody here play StarCraft or any real-time strategy games?
I played like an hour of it.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, StarCraft is a pretty famous real-time strategy game. We'll even be playing it in here. But the interesting thing about it is Blizzard, as a company, in my opinion, is famous for taking games and genres of games and really making the playability and the game mechanics really shine. Like, so they'll take existing ideas from other games. Like if you've ever played Age of Empires, they take a whole lot from a game like Age of Empires, and they seem to take it further and perfect it, and that seems to have been their claim to fame, in my opinion, and they do a phenomenal job of it. So a lot of games you've played that are Blizzard games probably resemble other games. But anyway, the Witness here, as we think about the game mechanics a little, who can tell me like what type of game, in terms of just the movement style, would this fall under? What's that? Linear. Well, I wouldn't call it necessarily linear. Maybe the gameplay will be linear. Open world, there is an open world component. What about the way that the view of the game? First person, okay. So as you can see probably by just guessing, how am I moving or maneuvering my player? WAS and D, and how am I looking around? Right. So now it's interesting because for you all, that's like second nature, right? Or for most of you. Most games you play operate that way. For an interesting example, when I teach teachers how to play Minecraft, they are so not used to the WAS and D. So even though they could be comfortable with the arrows, WS and D is like a whole new world to them. And the idea of looking around and using the mouse as your eyes takes a little getting used to. And for all of you, you sit down, you have a mouse and a keyboard in your hand, and you just start running around, right? So this game, now this is interesting because I've made some progress. I wonder if I could start it as a brand new game. Let's start a new game. Okay, so we're going to start new because I want you to all be part of it from the beginning. So now, do you hear the person who's watching in the live audience here?
Yes.
Keep your headphones on.
I was just listening.
Okay, so you hear me, but do you also hear the sound from the game itself?
Let's find out.
Okay, that's your whole job here, buddy,
I'm already on
is to be the live studio audience, okay? Because we're testing, in a sense, we're testing our streaming. Now, this is nice enough to show me the keyboard, the controls right there. So I guess that's in the spirit of a tutorial idea. So I'm heading through this tunnel. Now we're all paying attention. If you want, you can even sit on the comfortable furniture for this part so that you're not distracted by other stuff. We're just going to play for about 10 minutes. Uh-oh. Any ideas of what I should do here?
Mouse one.
Mouse 1, what do you say?
Left, click.
What makes you say that?
There's a prompt.
Ah, there's a prompt. So that's in the spirit again of kind of guiding us through at the beginning. What do you think I should do now?
Drag right.
Oh, you guys are so smart. Okay. Now, oh, thank goodness we opened the door. Now I don't really know what we're. Ooh. Okay.
Track all the buttons on your mouse.
What's that?
How does it track buttons on your mouse?
Well, see what happens is when I press the button, then it gives me the cursor. So boom. Okay. All right.
I mean, like if you have like side buttons or something.
Like if I map them, you mean in this game in particular?
I mean, like yeah, because like would it be able to track like if you had like a gaming mouse with like 12 buttons or something?
Well, this particular game?
Yeah.
Well, that's a great question. So the question is, like, in other words, can you use custom mouse controls or something, right? So maybe. But right now it's showing us, I mean, it's programmed, it's mapped for the regular left and right mouse button. I don't know yet what other buttons would do. So if you were me, what would you do now?
Walk forward.
All right.
Explore.
What kind of game do you think this is so far from the little bit we've experienced? All right. Adventure, puzzle, okay. What else? All right, so we so far got free world or open world, puzzle, adventure, okay? So now,
It feels like the game that's gonna be all happy, yay, but the last second's gonna like turn all creepy and like have people hanging themselves.
oh, you think so? So we're thinking there's going to be some suspenseful kind of thing.
Is this indie?
Is it? I wonder. That's a great question. You know that, or you're?
You know that.
Okay, we know it's an indie game. Oh, look at that. So what happened when I filled the thing? Well, yeah, this thing turned like yellow, so it filled up this whatever. Obviously, I'm thinking that's gonna play a part in what we're doing in this game, right? Now I see in front of me one that's not filled in, so I'm guessing at some point I'm gonna want that filled in, right? Non-filled in one, you think? All right, let's see what we find. Ah, see, and I was here yesterday, so check this out. What are you thinking this might mean? And again, nothing, they haven't told us much of anything yet.
It's a locked gate that you have to complete by using the unsolved puzzles.
Okay, so right now, do you think I could do anything with this one?
No.
No, because it's locked. All right, so let's go back.
Follow the other cable.
Which one? The one that I already did complete?
No, the one that you're already.
The other dark ones, like this one maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now follow the wires to the left.
That's interesting though. This one doesn't even have anything on it
Okay,
yet,
now
so...
follow, I don't know.
You want me to jump up there? No.
Back and follow the other wire, one right there.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that one.
Ah, okay. So this came in and did something, and now we want to obviously do that. Do you think we could complete this one?
Yes.
Anybody see how? No.
Where did it solve it?
Well, I'm definitely going to start there.
And then up and then down.
You think this maybe?
No, we have to go
No, back.
Nope.
Up, then to the right.
left,
Left?
right.
Oh, I'm trying to get to there, right?
Yeah.
Because it's blinking.
Up.
All right. There we go.
Now you follow that wire.
Yeah, that's another one that's a little tricky unless it comes back down. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it does.
Now, was this the one that was dark a second ago?
Yeah.
All right.
Neon.
Are we feeling a little bit satisfied that we're making progress? Now, if I click here, where do I want to go? Is it going to blink? Ah, all the way over there.
Top right corner. Right.
Right?
Right, up, right,
Right.
up, right, up, no,
Up.
Center, up,
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! All right, look at that. So we feel oddly satisfied when we get one of these completed, right?
Yeah, it wants us to get addicted and stuff.
It wants us to get addicted and stuff. All right, let's see. Now, all right, well, that helped a little bit, right? Do you see how that took one of our locks out?
Yeah. Follow the other.
Do the other two.
Do the other two. Good idea.
Like, this game is a metaphor for the slave, so you're like a slave to the great corporate mind.
This is the Maze Runner evil.
Okay.
You're a slave to the corporate scheme.
We are a slave to the corporate scheme. We are reading very far into this game now.
Brainwashed.
Where do you think I want to go now? Am I doing right-ish?
Black wire.
You wait, no.
It's
All right. Think I can do anything here successfully, or
Yeah.
You just complain.
now what?
That's what I do. I complain
I hear that. Now what? All right. So we want to get to there.
Wait, no, you have to get to both. Okay, so we're right.
Well, I think I want to get to one of them first.
Right. Yeah, right.
No.
And then
Yeah,
up.
All the way up? Nope. 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 Look at this. Look at this.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, we like that again.
Or skip.
That. See, anybody ever hear the term? I love this term in gaming. Blissful productivity.
Yep.
You've heard that term?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes. You made it up.
'Cause- No, I didn't make it up.
Well, no, I didn't hear it. I heard it from your mouth. Like,
Well, that's true. Okay, so I'll give you that. But anyway, now the question is: do you think we can get this one yet? Also,
no.
no, no, probably not.
No.
Whoops.
No.
All right, I would like to get out of here. How do I get out of here?
Redirect the stream because like you just have to go down from where you were.
So do I want to go to this one maybe?
Maybe.
So blissful productivity in gaming is, I believe, term coined by Jane McGonigal, and the idea is this idea that as we complete little tasks in a game, it's that satisfying feeling like we've accomplished something. So look, I know it's the wrong way. Oh, and we still haven't gotten a second one of those yet anyway. So, this way you think?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You're right. You're right.
You're going to learn about me really quickly that I have a horrible sense of direction. Okay, now you do hear me in the live video feed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see.
Up and to your right.
So where do you want me to start?
Going the other way.
This one?
Yes. Wait. No. Wait.
Go
No. No.
up and
No.
then
no.
left.
Go to the other one. Go to the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Now what? Whoops.
So many loot boxes. Just can't see.
Uh,
The industry.
I'm not feeling it.
Wah, 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 wah.
You think it's this one? Whoop.
Yeah. Up and then left.
Up and left.
Up.
Uh,
up,
Oh, I see it. I see it.
You do? Am I going the right way?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No,
No,
you-
it reaches.
It does?
If you keep left,
Left?
Up.
right,
Right.
up,
Up.
left,
Left.
up, left,
Yeah.
no,
Left.
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 down,
Down.
left.
Oh boy, this is a tricky one. Look at that.
Left. Up. Right.
Whew. All right, we got more juice.
Yeah.
Work your way backwards.
Now we don't. Whoops. We don't really know the story at this point of this game, do we?
No.
No. Like what? Talos Principle? I have that also. Now, oh look, did it open a second one? It did. So now we need that third one. So why don't we? Do we want to solve one more for now, and then we'll call this a wrap for this session?
Yeah.
All right, one more. Let's see.
No, Portal is an amazing story.
Oh, yeah. But then we're just-
And I'd be happy to let other people, like during lunch and things, decide to pick up on this stream and see if, as a group, we could complete the game. Let's see. Am I going the right way?
Set up
Yeah,
a
you're
donation.
right.
But weren't we over here before?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
wait.
complete the other wire.
Can I do the other one?
I don't know. Follow the wire.
Oh, okay. You know what it is? See, I guess we can. So where am I? I want to get. No, I want to get there. But can I get to? I want to get to the bottom. Anybody see it?
Yeah, you can go back to solve that one, then go down instead of going in.
What does that mean? Okay. So am I going the right way?
I don't know. Are you not?
I don't know. Am I?
No, yeah.
Wait, but then what would the top one do?
Oh, I see it. I see it.
I see it.
Is
Oh,
that-
right,
is
yeah.
that-
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it
There's
did
a house.
actually.
All right. We did it. So now let's see where that brought us, and then we'll decide where what are what. What that one went away now? Oh, so I'm gonna need that at a different time, but I don't need it maybe now. Like this probably. See, this is the one. If this, I keep doing that.
Oh, so it's a continuity.
Yeah, yeah. But if what I think is this is gonna open the third one of that thing, which it did. Now this is where I'm gonna wonder. Okay, so that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't look well. Oh yeah, maybe. Wait, can I?
Yeah, they're all open, so you should be able to do.
But I should. But watch this. I mean, to me, this is a no-brainer to just do something like this. Oh, there we go. It is then. That was an easy one as long as we got the others. Okay.
Yeah, bars are good.
So I'm feeling like we got to whatever we would call the next phase. Oh, look. It's now telling us we can do something with shift. Whoa. Oh, look at that. We're running.
Yeah.
So in terms of the two... Oh, beautiful. All right. Why don't we stop there for now? We will... For this class, we will say to be continued. And how do I...
Press 4 to win.
How do I get out of the...
Press 4 to max.
How do I get out of the...
Escape, 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 escape.
This? How do I unrecording?
Press the record button again.
Yeah, I thought I did, ish. Let's see. Here we go. Now, we were recording. Where do I unrecord?
Record button.
Where is it?
I'm level
On the
11.
screen.
You see it?
On the electric GeForce Experience. Go back to the menu that we
Level
had.
10, you can still.
Over here again, right?
Yeah.
And now go to